Here we are, the Mayflower Club, site of the 2018 Hollywood Horrorfest. There's the line right here. Man, this is trippy right here. Hollywood Horrorfest, this is like a small, intimate venue. I'm liking this. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Ooh, so now we are in line for Hollywood Horrorfest. They live. We got a big shade. We are in the shade. Amy's getting her sunglasses ready as well. Because they all see. Apparently I don't have sunglasses. Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
You're normal.
Okay.
He's not.
I don't know, Scott looks kind of...
Oh.
Some food.
He's got a Comic-Con shirt on. Look at that zombie design. And speaking of Comic-Con, check out Alfonso 13. He got the Jamie Lee Curtis panel.
Yeah, that was awesome. I can't believe I got in there. Thanks, man. Yeah, I can't
Check
believe I got in
his
there.
video out.
That was
man.
cool. That was very cool.
And speaking of Comic-Con, this wonderful woman and I did some cool shit. So, oh yeah, that was just part of it. So you want to see what we did? All right, I forgot the camera, so I fucked up that day. But there's pictures, and we're just gonna narrate. Time to narrate. So here it is, Comic-Con 2018, and then inside for Hollywood Horrorfest. Are we ready? Hell yeah. San Diego Comic-Con 2018 started off with us beating the Simpsons to the couch. Dope! And then we took our picture in front of a giant shark for Shark Week. That was just the start. Free photo ops all around outside San Diego Comic-Con, as we then went to what was our first major attraction, for free, no less, outside of Comic-Con, the Castle Rock Experience, a new series coming out by Stephen King on Hulu. As we waited in a pretty decent-sized line, but there was some cool stuff to look at, including signs for the Shawshank prison. Oh, man. And then from there, we were then welcomed in to the Castle Rock Bed and Breakfast. And I'll tell you what, this little experience was pretty much like the It experience, giving you an idea of how things were. Oh, speaking of it, Georgie was reported missing. People wanted him to get well. They were hoping that he'd be found. There was also a friend of his that misses playing with boats with him. That's Pennywise. And then the twins from The Shining, they made their presence known. And, of course, more Shawshank Redemption stuff. And got a cool little GIF as well from Hulu and Castle Rock, as there's a snapshot of how it looked. That was so cool. I can't wait to watch Castle Rock. I'm very curious to see how the Stephen King universe is going to play out, as Amy and I got to be trapped inside what will probably be the famous cage from Castle Rock. And then from there, another series that I'm curious about called Sacred Lives. We went to an escape room, had to escape 3 different rooms, which we did with 2 minutes to spare, thanks to all the people that were in our group for that. And then we capped off the night by this amazing find by my girlfriend there, Amy, the Like Alive experience. Coraline was there to greet people in line. And then as we got into the experience, or the exhibit, whichever word you want to use, you're just going to be blown away. If you love this movie, look out. The Pink Palace itself was there. And then people who worked on the movie were there giving us demonstrations on how the figures were made, how the stop-motion animation process was done, telling us stories about making these characters move in all these movies, including Coraline, Kubo, Paranorman. Oh my god. This was just fan-fucking-tastic. I can't thank Amy enough for pointing this out, discovering this. Well worth the time. Holy shit. And did I mention this was all free? Fucking A. The whole thing capped off with a set from the upcoming Missing Link. The next day, we met up with Christian, a.k.a. Weapon X 1990, for Purge City, as we waited in line with some Purge emergency water, and then we got in. We were given 20 free Purge dollars to spend on merchandise. Fucking A, are you kidding me? Free merchandise? Oh, I'll take that. Oh, man. You can buy things like shirts, greeting cards, stickers, energy drinks, even Purge Away detergent. Oh, man, what a great experience it was. Great Comic-Con weekend. I fucking loved it. Oh, man, here's what I hoarded up on from that. Oh, man, so we started off with Castle Rock, so I'll start off with the Castle Rock merch that we got, including this cool little free greeting card. Greetings from Castle Rock, a nice place to live and grow. Man, oh man, there you go. Hey, look at that. It's located at the Shawshank Prison, Castle Rock, Maine. Oh, man. And there you see it has already premiered, obviously, as you're watching this on Hulu. So, very curious to see how this is. I'm going to watch this when I get the chance for sure. And then while waiting in line, we also got these cool little keys to our little rooms, or to our, yeah, I guess you could say rooms inside the Castle Rock bed and breakfast. Oh, man. They scanned this in. We got room number 27, which was filled with red balloons from It. Man, oh man, there were so many different rooms to choose from, but we got the one with It. How ironic. So there was all that, and then also while waiting in line, they gave us some free fans to hook into our phones, because, you know, it was hot as hell out. That was pretty cool of them. And then, if you like buttons, pins, look at that, Department of Corrections, Maine. Castle Rock little button right here. This is fucking cool. So that was just from the Castle Rock experience. Sacred Room experience happened, the escape room that is, and this series looks pretty gnarly. I mean, I gotta say, after going through this little escape room for Sacred Lies, I got very curious about the series. This is another one I'm gonna be looking out for, along with Castle Rock. So, got a free little bag there to carry our stuff around. That's always cool. Free merch, right? So, along with all that and the free pictures, this was what we got for free from the Leica experience. A little poster of the upcoming Missing Link. That's on the front of it. The back shows everything else from Leica Live. Man, oh man, look at that. Coraline. You've got Kubo, Paranorman, Box Trolls. This was just fantastic. Great first day. This was just the Friday portion of San Diego Comic-Con. Oh my god. Amy, can't thank you enough for finding out about this live experience. This was just cool, seeing stop motion animation right in front of our very eyes. Gotta love it. Had that. And then the Saturday portion. Great hanging out with my buddy Christian, Weapon X 1990, and of course my girlfriend Amy. All three of us had fun. We got this cool little Purge City bag to keep for free to carry all of our stuff. So, you know, the big night of the Purge was coming up. And some of the things we got here, or that I got some more buttons here. Look at that. The 28th Amendment. The right to purge. That's what that's all about. And then another button I decided to pick up because they were only, you know, $1 each in purge money. Born to Purge. You can almost make a song out of that, like that old classic Steppenwolf song, I guess in this case. Born to be... I don't know. I won't even try. I also had the energy drink, which was $5 purge dollars, and I ended up drinking that. And then... Actually, that was $3 purge dollars, because those two buttons were $2 purge dollars. And the 15 purge dollars I spent on a t-shirt. Purge Medic off limits. Everybody was getting the I Love the Purge shirt, so I wanted to be a little different and get this. And plus, this looks pretty cool right here. Oh man, all of this for free. My God. Now, from Purge and Comic-Con and the insane weekend that was, let's go back to Hollywood. Hollywood Horrorfest. Oh man, they live. Alan Howarth, Peter Jason's supposed to be here. Whoa, double vision. We're still waiting in line.
Still here.
Still here, man. Here we go, opening the doors to Hollywood Horrorfest. Whoa, shit. Here we go. Oh man, check this out. There's the big screen right there where the movie will be screening. Composer Alan Howarth will be receiving his award probably right there. Oh, we got merch. We got some t-shirts. Oh, man, we got raffles going on. Oh. And look at this. I think Scott's hunting down for some vinyl over here already. Ooh, I like the music. This is an interesting looking place.
Where do you want to sit at?
Man, we got to sit somewhere good, but get some good seats. We are now at the Alan Howarth merchandise table right here. Man, we got some CDs here. Look at that, the classics. We've also got some vinyls. Christine, The Thing. Oh my God. This is so cool, man. And then we got some more merch right on over here too. Let's see what we have. We got DVDs, $5 and up. Oh man. This is cool as hell. Oh. Hey, look at this. A little David Bowie action here, huh? Los Angeles Grindhouse Festival. And John Carpenter will be performing on October 31st out here in LA. Oh man. Man, oh man. We got some merch. We got some merch. We got Arrow. We got Arrow video here. Oh man. That is so cool. Oh, there's the man of the hour right now, Alan Howarth. He will be performing live in just a little bit. He has come out to his merchandise table doing a signing, selling his merch. Man, oh man, the man who did Halloween 4, Halloween 2, Halloween 3. There he is. Big Trouble in Little China. So many John Carpenter classics. So classic, man. This is really cool. Alan Howarth, man, oh man.
Which one? Sultan Precinct.
Oh, classic one, man. I let a drink come through. I can't believe this all happening today.
I know, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad I moved down here, man. This never happened up in Seattle.
Oh, you're from Seattle?
Yep.
Oh, Mariners and Seahawks country.
Yep, exactly.
Oh,
Funny
man.
when one team is...
Oh, that's so cool, man. I brought all these up. It's cool. I can get these signed right here by you. It'd be a terrific honor.
Tapping me out, huh?
I'm like, man, I didn't even know you did like sound design on like Total Recall and all those other Schwarzenegger movies. Is that what? Yeah,
If I
man.
let me his paint pen, I'm going to do these silvers. These are really outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Because they're paint.
Yeah. It's like what Scott would use for his pins, huh?
Yeah, it looks like Scott does.
Who already signed that?
John Carpenter and Sandy King.
I think he has.
Yeah. So I figured. Man.
Wow. That's been signed by almost everybody.
Yeah. That one's like, oh man. That's incredible.
So I try to squeeze in the front.
Yeah, you can squeeze it in the front there, in the middle if you want. Yeah, it's incredible.
Lift it.
Yeah, that is too cool. Now, is that the one that you first got to do the solo work for the Halloween music?
Halloween 4 was the first time John wasn't there for a Halloween.
Okay, and so then it allowed you to just have that creative freedom all the more, huh?
He was off on Starman, maybe?
Oh, okay, yeah. It was like Starman and a little bit of I think Big Trouble came out a little bit after that. Man, what did you get to do on Running Man in particular?
All the futuristic effects.
Oh,
There was
cool.
a whole sled
Little
thing.
slide.
Oh,
A
sweet.
lot of the beeps and boots for the gear.
Oh, that's amazing.
Remember when they were down with the download and all that stuff?
Okay.
Because that was all before computers, right? You had to
Right.
think what a computer was going to sound like. You know?
And so did you have to also like incorporate it like with like the futuristic technology on the commercials for them and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, that is amazing.
Did you ever notice that in the opening scene, that one girl is running, she's got an iPod?
Yeah.
10 years, 15
Way
years
before,
before.
and the whole thing with reality TV and
That whole
everything.
little thing with the earplugs
Yeah.
and everything.
Now, did you design that?
No, I didn't make any noise for it, but I'm using your pen.
There you go, Scott. I appreciate you, Scott.
He was looking for it. That's just funny. I go, Alan has one just like yours.
And I promise these are the last two right here.
All right.
Got the RoboCop trilogy. Oh man, he did sound on RoboCop 2. It's an underrated sequel. I love it.
Yeah.
And then last and not very least, Escape from New York. Oh shit! I can't forget about Christine either. That's
Forget that one.
oh man. You think so? Okay. Yeah. I love this movie and the work you did on that music was bone chilling.
Just careful, all these are wet.
Okay. Oh man. The musical performance by Alan Howarth is going to start really soon. Are you excited?
You're talking to me.
Oh.
I'm excited.
We just got our picture taken with composer Alan Howarth. How cool is that?
Pretty freaking awesome.
Oh
He's a
man.
legend.
Where are your sunglasses?
I put them outside. There's no sun.
So how are you gonna see when when they want you to obey, consume?
I know. I'll see. I got the contacts on.
Oh, special contacts. Oh man, look at that. We got filming going on over here. Crowd is coming in, about 100 people. This is a pretty gnarly little place. Man, oh man, stay tuned for more. Oh, there she is. A wonderful Amy getting Alan Howarth autographs. Getting Halloween 2 signed as well as Poltergeist. Hey Amy, your autographs, they're here. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah. There you go. Class act right there. If you ever get a chance to meet Alan Howarth, do it. He is the man. Oh, look at that. Someone's happy. She scored a couple autographs. She gets them boarding up. Oh, yeah. Halloween 2. Poltergeist.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, not sorry. And Alfonso, you got some. You have to check out Alfonso 13 video. Ooh, man. Oh, man. This is crazy. Right now, we're just waiting. He's going to be starting in a few minutes, performing so many of his acts. Any themes you guys are looking forward to in person? That's right. They live with any sound to that. Oh, yeah.
Alan says he's got a good story about Poltergeist, so we'll hear what this funny story is.
Oh, man. We got more. Hollywood Horrorfest.
The Impact Award goes to an artist whose body of work has positively impacted the horror and fantasy genre. And I think tonight's recipient, Alan Howarth, his work definitely has done that. So it's with great honour that I present Alan Howarth with the 2018 Hollywood Horrorfest Impact Award.
Oh, man. There he is! Yeah!
It looks like, yeah. We've also got a couple of other things for Alan.
Oh, some surprises.
Now, this is more of a fun award. Here's a golden likeness of Alan, sculpted.
Let's see it, Alan. Wow.
Because we want to be different from other festivals, and we really do. We want to be personal. Every award that we give, it's from the heart. It really is. Like that's a one-off sculpture.
That's awesome.
Nice.
All award winners at this year's festival, you can't really see it, but it's a beautiful medal. Yeah, it's a really nice medal. It's enamel, and it's the Hollywood Horrorfest. Yeah, award-winning medal.
Nice. Oh, you hear all the themes going.
it's like every guy in the audience, when he was kneeing Roddy Piper, they all went like this. And it was just, I was just laughing, and it was, we had a great time. Roddy Piper, nicest guy, most articulate guy, very smart guy. And we lost him too soon, which is a shame. So.
Hey Jeff, some more questions for you. How did you know? My favorite story is, this is way back in 1988, so before CGI and all the special effects, we actually did all of the sunglass effects as a test on video.
Really?
And it was never used, but we did all the effects for less than $10,000, and John just went, you know, I really like it better on fine grain film, so we went back and did it all in an optical house. But they were very interesting, and it was before all of the, it was on the cutting edge. You know, 1988 is when the Avid first came into, computerized editing first came in. I cut this on film, but it was really interesting to test all that stuff.
I think I already told it. And also, he did bring Roddy to the studio one afternoon.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, so he wanted to show off, because we're proud of the music, and he brought Roddy in. And so, that particular day, I was like on 2 projects, and John has to have his coffee and a cigarette. And I didn't have fresh coffee. So I heated him up yesterday.
Oh no.
He gave me the look like, are you serious? and so him and Ronnie left and went to lunch and left me alone. Like, you figure it out, I don't want you.
With Roddy Piper, he was very, very intelligent. I remember when he used to do Piper's Pit. Thank you. Yes. Did you guys remember the Jimmy Snuka?
Yeah, the coconut.
Or what? And I had to ask him. I said, "Jesus, that wasn't a real coconut, was it?" And he goes, "No."
He told me he almost killed him.
He's a poor guy. Come on.
He almost killed him.
But he would always put on that act where she was like, you know. But he was like so articulate, such a great guy to work with, and you know, like I said, we miss him. And he had more in him to do more movies. That and Nick Foster not calling me. So.
On behalf of the Hollywood Horrorfest, I want to thank you, Jim, for coming. You and with me.
I can't believe it. Scott won this mask.
No, that's a $75 mask.
Oh shit!
And then it's signed.
He's got it signed by all the guys.
Can I sell them somewhere? Online?
Production
Do
assistant.
you sell those online?
Oh man, Scott, look at that! How cool is that? He won this. He got it signed by Alan. He got it signed by Whitney. Unbelievable.
Treat.
Yeah, they're
Trick or Treat Studios.
Okay.
That is so cool.
Alien mask.
awesome. Thank you.
Woo, man! Oh,
Guys, we did it.
we are at the nightcapping.
Hollywood
Whoa!
Horrorfest.
Has Scott lost his head? Oh!
It's okay, I got it.
Oh, we got it right here.
4 tickets will get you head.
Oh!
Brother.
Yeah. I just got one and I get to hold the head.
That was awesome.
That was really cool. Here we go. Insidious action. This is the first house in the first Insidious movie. Man, look at the size of this thing. Before the Lamberts moved out. Oh man, here's where they started. All the shit began in this house. Man, just when you think Crenshaw Boulevard's got a lot of crazy shit, you have the Insidious house. Oh, red-faced demons, are you feeling the spirit yet?
I feel like the red-faced demon with the sun.
Getting a little burn. The sun's hiding somewhere up there. Oh man, Insidious. Where's Elise? Does that song go again?
Tiptoe by the window.
She's got that. Man, the second Insidious house. Holy shit. Alright, continuing on the Insidious little adventure. We have found the house from Insidious Chapter 3. Elise's house right over here. Oh, you're laughing that I almost got hit.
I'm I'm not laughing.
Oh.
You do.
So, you gotta have a lot of spirit when it comes to Insidious, right?
Oh, man. I got nothing for that.
Oh, man. So this is the house that the little girl goes to in Insidious 3 to seek out Elise's help to contact the spirit, right?
Her mother.
Her mother. Oh.
Mhm.
That's
she
cool. You
goes
found...
walking where Amber is into that gate and goes up the hill.
That's incredible. Man, oh man. Time to take a closer look at this. Here we go, as we are now closer, right across the street. The house from Insidious, Chapter 3. And then we can go over here in the bushes. Man, oh man, here's more, but this is exactly what you're going to see. This is the best view right here. So we've had Insidious Chapter 3, and now we are in Insidious Chapter 2, the grandma's house. Holy shit, all this is in Glendale. Insidious 2 and 3 in Glendale. Insidious back over Crenshaw and Pico. Of all places. Wow. Alright, so that was the adventure that was Hollywood Horrorfest and the 30th anniversary for They Live. Man, oh man. Of course, starring the late, great, hot rod, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Had that signed by him at Comic-Con 2012. I also had this signed by John Carpenter, Sandy King. Well, I also had it signed by Keith David. Cannot forget that. Ho no. But on that night, at Hollywood Horrorfest, composer Alan Howarth signed this, as well as actor, editor, artist. He's done like special effects art and art design and stuff like that on various Carpenter movies. Whitney Scott Bain, he was another one who signed it, and Gib Jeff. He was an editor on They Live. So those were the 3 new signatures I got. All free, by the way. I got a lot of free signatures on this, and I think 19 total. So that's the first few, and then there's a little flyer from Hollywood Horrorfest to commemorate the 30th anniversary of They Live. Oh man, but that was not all, because remember I said I got 19 free autographs. Let's continue with the Alan Howarth madness right here. We've got Halloween 2. As you can see right there, he helped out with the music, so if you notice that the theme sounds a little bit different than the original, well, Alan Howarth and John Carpenter both collaborated on that, and you'll notice more of a deeper sound to it. I also decided to buy the soundtrack from Alan Howarth's table and had him sign that, so that was cool. And then after Halloween 2, I had him sign Halloween 3. Man, oh man, I've already had it signed by John Carpenter, Tommy Lee Wallace, Stacey Nelkin, Tom Atkins, and now the composer Alan Howarth. One of my favorite cult movies of all time. This just does not get enough love. Really wish I would have gotten the soundtrack signed. And I also got Alan Howarth to sign Halloween 4. Man, oh man. I had to get him to sign it. It was the first time in the franchise that he got to do the composing on his own. So, Halloween 4, it's a fun little film. It's a little overrated by some people, but still fun nonetheless. So there, I had to show a picture of Halloween 4 because it's currently being borrowed for someone who's having a binge-watching marathon. Amber and Daniel. Nah, it's cool. But I also decided to buy the soundtrack to that very same movie, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Always a good listen. Speaking of more John Carpenter madness, Escape from New York. Man, oh man. Had it signed by 2 people. One by Alan Howarth, the composer, and the other one, Whitney Scott Bain. Man, oh man. Gotta love that. But that's not all. Big Trouble in Little China, signed by, you guessed it, Alan Howarth. Sad thing is, I hadn't opened this DVD set until this event, so I got it signed. I owe myself a favor. I have to watch this finally. Yeah, I'm not being a poser. I'm being real with you, but yeah, I gotta watch this. It's gotta happen. I also got the sequel to Escape from New York signed, Escape from LA. I saw this when I was a teenager, rented it from Blockbuster Video or Hollywood Video back in the day. And I remember it being fun, but kind of weird. Now that I'm older, I feel like my understanding of this movie will be much, much different. And then Alan Howarth was uncredited, but he did some sound design, I believe, or some music on The Thing. That's why I had him sign it. And it was also signed by Whitney Scott Bain. Watch Watch the shoes. Oh, man. Gotta love it, man. More John Carpenter madness. The Prince of Darkness. Already signed by John Carpenter and Sandy King. Now, of course, the composer, Alan Howarth. Wait, John Carpenter madness? Oh, wait a minute. There's another one. Can't forget about the haunted car, Christine. Fun little Stephen King adaptation directed by, of course, John Carpenter. Composed by the one and only Alan Howarth. But Alan Howarth did more than just music. He did sound design. And he did the sound effects for the big, gigantic fans that were on Mars in one of my favorites, Total Recall. So when they're losing air and Cohagen shuts it off and the giant fans are going slowly and you start hearing them run out of air, Alan Howarth was the man responsible behind that. So there's some trivia for you right there in case you didn't know it. I also had this signed by Johnny Cab himself, Robert Picardo. But yep, Alan Howarth there. And then more sound design. This time on the RoboCop trilogy. As you can see, I have it signed by Galen Gorge, Peter Weller, Nancy Allen, Ray Wise. And now we can add Alan Howarth's name to this list. He did sound design in RoboCop 2. He did the sound effects for RoboCop 2 himself, a.k.a. Kane, played by Tom Noonan, the villain. He did all the robotic sound effects for that particular robot in this film. So RoboCop 2 is an underrated sequel. We'll see how RoboCop returns when that comes out. Kind of like how Halloween returns. God, am I sensing a new fucking trend here? I guess so. And then last but not least, I had The Running Man signed by Alan Howarth. As you heard, he did the futuristic sound effects, including those little tubes that they went sliding in, because it was time to start running. Oh, man. So there you have it, folks. They Live screening event. Hollywood Horrorfest kicked ass. San Diego Comic-Con the previous week. Visiting filming locations from Insidious. Oh, man. 1 through 3, that is. Man, oh, man. Wonderful times. Thank you, Amy. I love you. Thank you, Amber, Daniel, Alfonso, Scott, everybody for coming along. Great, memorable weekends. Oh, man.